Computer here with a fucking light in my face. As long as you see me, that's all that matters. I got a beef with Sony versus Nintendo. Somewhere I heard down the line that Nintendo had some kind of rights to do with Sony PlayStation's Battle Royale. Sony, you need to hang it up for a minute unless you're ready to compete and have a multi-system universe of battling, just like Capcom and Namco. By the way, where the fuck is Tekken vs Street Fighter? But anyways, Nintendo, you lead the line. You've always led the line. You've put companies out of business. You're like the fucking juggernaut of video games, and I'm glad that you are, because everybody does everything else. You are video game. You are. That's it. Big ups to Nintendo. Watched E3. Didn't watch any of Microsoft shit, even though I was trying to be more on the Microsoft, because I want to see what they had compared to what I have. And I don't own Microsoft shit except for Windows. And the only thing I own from Windows or Microsoft is XP. Not Windows Vista, not Windows 7, and not will ever probably buy Windows 8. I'm sorry. Microsoft, Xbox, not being a fanboy or nothing like that to Sony or the Wii, but pretty much your shit is fucking garbage. Your controllers, ever since Xbox up until 360, is a rip of PlayStation and Dreamcast. Take the fucking Dreamcast controller, take the analogs from fucking PlayStation and shit, and the way the buttons are set up, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Xbox fans, you could take that controller and plug it into your fucking PC, because that's what you're doing. You're playing a fucking PC game every fucking time you plug it in. I don't care. I'm not pissed. I'm not mad. I don't hate. I'm just telling the fucking truth. The reason why Bill Gates decided to come out with a video game system is because PC games were almost non-existent. Thanks to Nintendo and Sony. So, Bill Gates, with the fall of the Zune, hopefully Xbox also falls. I won't even come out with the 720 or whatever the fuck else you're coming out with, because you're fucking garbage. Not hating, just telling the truth. Now, Battle Royale versus Smash Brothers. People are saying it's not ripped off, total originality, different characters. Even though I heard that Nintendo does have some kind of rights somewhere down the line, that message came from E3 actually a couple months ago, but most of the shit came from like West Coast out to East Coast. I'm in Pennsylvania, that shit's out in fucking California, Los Angeles, wherever the fuck, Japan, fucking wherever in the fucking world you hear fucking shit down the line, and pretty much that's what it's about. I'm probably like one of like a couple 100,000 people that heard that. Leakage is a motherfucker. It's like eating Lay's potato chips and you're getting anal seepage. Your individual characters for Battle Royale are awesome individually in their own games. Now, have them Battle Royale, let them fight it out. If you have them on stock mode or time mode, whatever the fuck it is, you know, in that game, I'm pretty sure you could do the same thing that Smash Bros. Does. Let's just say it like this. I'm just going to cut to the chase. Visually comparison is about 85 to 90% Nintendo. About 10 to 15% Capcom. When you're playing Smash Brothers in the new Brawl, when you have a super, because they didn't depend upon a super until Brawl, you had to fight for that super. There's no gauges. You had to fight for it. You had to crack the ball. And it flies around the board. You have to crack the ball to get it, to get the super. Once you crack the ball, you get it. You hit the button. Depending on how, where and who you hit off the board, depends on your super, you know what I mean? Not all the time they get knocked off the board. Compared to Capcom and Battle Royale, you take the gauge super off them. You copy that shit totally. 1, 2, 3 gauge. 1 gauge being the minimal, 2 gauge being, you know, the medium, and 3rd gauge being the highest, which is the maximum hit points or whatever you could get on it. I'm sorry. I take Nintendo side when it comes to that shit, man. You know, when you think about gaming and any type of gamer out there, no matter what system you have, even Xbox, most people started with a Nintendo or Atari or ColecoVision or something like that. Nintendo always took top. Nintendo always had every company on their fucking system. Even when it came down to emulating, after they fucking canceled out Sega, even though Sega's still making games, Nintendo is still emulating. People make emulated games for the Super Nintendo. Dude, it's unbelievable. Like, even these little fucking go-kart games, even PlayStation coming out with, Nintendo did it first. They do it better. They do it more original. You cannot fucking top them. About 85% Nintendo, 15% Capcom. To Battle Royale, Sony, I love you. Your system's in the back. I got the Mega Man 2 background on it. That's my theme, which you know where Mega Man started. Capcom, Nintendo. You see where I'm going with this? To make things more clear, if Capcom don't make a fighting game with Acclaim and Mortal Kombat, or whoever's making Mortal Kombat now, they're gonna make a fighting game with Nintendo. They need to. Tetsunoko versus Capcom on the Wii, only released on the Wii, nowhere else. Yo, Microsoft, you might as well dead it, cause you ain't gonna see none of that shit. PlayStation, better get up on it. Might as well start fucking sucking dick now. Wii U, 2012 into 20 whatever. PlayStation still got you. Wii U 720p, same HD as every other system that's out there. Good luck. I'm glad you kept the low cut shit only to keep the gaming shit alive and keep everything else low, because you're all about the gaming. The gamers out there, you better open your fucking mind up. Know where the fucking juggernaut is. I'm sorry. And Nintendo ain't conceited about it neither. But you always consistently put them down. Nintendo's gonna knock you the fuck out. And watch. All of the companies are coming back to Nintendo. Because they're all about gaming. Clip Beater, a top shelf Pro Vodka. The cheapest of the top shelf vodka. Yingling Man X at AOL.com. Clip Eater at YouTube. Clock Killer on PlayStation Network. I'm out.